Hello students, once again this is Mr. David giving you the news during the school coronavirus closure. We'll give our thanks to RTHK for today's news, and this is about McRefugees. McRefugees. Now this is the name that we call people who sleep at McDonald's overnight. Okay, these are homeless people, so a McRefugee is the homeless people who sleep in McDonald's overnight. Now remember, when the McDonald's were closed during coronavirus, then these homeless people have nowhere to sleep. In fact, where I live in Causeway Bay, I saw many McRefugees with no McDonald's, and they were sleeping in the park, okay, and it was very cold and wet. Anyway, let's read this. This is dated the 8th of April, 2020, 12:48, okay? Once again, the headline, McRefugees, the homeless people sleep in McDonald's. McRefugees, welcome back, but government are urged to step in. So they're asking the government, please, please, please help, okay? So this is a restaurant. Let's look at the caption. This is called a caption. Homeless people have been unable to sleep in McDonald's restaurants for the past 2 weeks due to dine-in restrictions. These are restrictions means you can't eat in McDonald's after 6 p.m. You can order takeout food, but you can't sit in McDonald's to eat after 6 p.m. in the middle of the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic around the world, okay? So let's have a look at the words. A decision by McDonald's to resume dine-in services in the evenings will bring a sigh of relief. A sigh of relief is people that go, this is a sigh. So if McDonald's will let people come back after 6 p.m., then the homeless people, the McRefugees, will be for the hundreds of Hong Kong people who sleep in the fast food giants restaurants each night. However, a charity says while it's good news that these so-called McRefugees can return to their usual sleeping spots from Wednesday, it's time for the government to stop leaving it to the restaurant chain to put a roof over so many people's heads. So McDonald's are saying, look, the government needs to help because it's not McDonald's job to look after these people, which is very true, okay? I'm grateful, okay? That means I'm thankful. I'm grateful that McDonald's are going to open up the doors again for 24 hours because that's going to mean that hundreds of individual is one person, so hundreds of people are going to be able to go back and find a somewhat safe place to sleep, said Jeff Rotmeyer, who is the founder of the NGO. This is a charity. NGO means a charity, Impact Hong Kong. But fast food restaurants are not the solution. Okay, this word is solution. They are not the way to help homeless people in Hong Kong. McDonald's cannot stop homeless people. It cannot help them really. It's a government problem. And I hope that the Hong Kong government will stop taking for granted the amount of shelter that is being provided by McDonald's, okay? The government needs to stop the homeless people from staying in McDonald's because McDonald's is a restaurant, right? It is not McDonald's job to look after the homeless people. This is the government's problem. Rotmeyer, who is from the charity Impact, Rotmeyer told RTHK's Joanne Wong that the government must see that the situation is unacceptable. Okay, this word, unacceptable, and it has to take quick action to remedy it. That means to fix the problem. This word, remedy, okay? Remedy is to fix the problem. He said that the charity had raised almost, okay, let's look at this number again. What number is it? There's 700 and there's 3 zeros. 3 zeros is 1,000, 700,000 Hong Kong dollars, okay? So it's not Hong Kong dollar 700,000, it's 700,000 Hong Kong dollars. Through crowdfunding, this means getting money from people online. Crowdfunding since McDonald's announced its restaurant restrictions over the virus outbreak 2 weeks ago, with the money paying for hotels. Wow. So these almost 50 McRefugees, these homeless people, had hotels, not bad, for the past 11 days. Rotmeyer said it had been an emotional experience. Emotional means very sad, okay? For those who had moved into hotels, with some of them breaking down in tears, okay? Breaking down, they are crying a lot, okay? Because these are people who their habit is to sleep in McDonald's overnight, right? And now suddenly this charity raised 700,000 Hong Kong dollars, and so these homeless people can actually stay at a hotel. It's quite It's quite an emotional experience, and it makes them cry. Okay, the people on the streets who are homeless in Hong Kong are dying every single day. It's a really shockingly overwhelming state. This is like overwhelming. It's too much. Overwhelming, too much. And it's just unacceptable that in a city like this, individuals feel like they have nowhere to go and then depend on a fast food restaurant. Okay, so that is the news for today. Okay, so the key word here is McRefugees. Sometimes we talk about this in the DSE speaking. Okay, as always, students, stay healthy, wash your hands, and we will see you when we see you.